So,
My job, going to sleep. Gonna watch your VOD at night.
in the previous game,
Love less than 3, keep up the good work.
the Lord, he was Goths, and then Bruh was Goths, and then there was a lot of infantry, and then the game ended. That's how I would.
Less espresso, more espresso.
That's how I would describe what happened previously. Doubt did not get the win. It was still an interesting one. And Doubt here is playing as the Spanish. And he's up against Bruh, who is a Brazilian player. And Bruh always plays as Assassin Ostrich now. Indians versus Spanish. I think I would prefer to have Indians. The Camels would feel very strong in this matchup. Camels against any Knights. Camels against any Conquistadors could be pretty good. The cheaper Villagers, of course, for Indians also helps when they're trying to boom. But Spanish, they also have some crazy weapons. Conquistador Halberdier can give the Indians problems. Spanish with their build bonus too could maybe lead to Doubt getting some crazy walls and protecting these resources in the back of his base. It was always a classic idea to maybe go for a tower rush with Spanish, using that build bonus for that. We'll see what Doubt goes for. But just things to think over as I answer some questions here. Do Prime subs do as much for you? Says Curlin. Prime subs do just as much for me. I think it's been a couple years since I've looked, but yes, Prime subs are free for you guys. But I think there's a couple cent difference between what I receive from a paid sub and a Prime sub. I don't know why that is, but that was knowledge I had 3 years ago, so it's not a big deal. You supporting someone with Twitch Prime is just like paying it out of your own pocket. You're just paying out of Jeff Bezos' pocket. So, what's up, Ryan? How's it going? Hey, Rentar. So I think what I would probably do as Indians is go scouts in this matchup. And if I were Spanish, I would probably do something that doesn't, like something that makes it wacky for Indians. Because you could go scouts yourself, but since Indian villagers are so cheap, it might not be your best play because they can get to Castle Age a bit faster than you, and then they make camels, and then do you want to make knights? So at some point, Doubt's going to have to deviate from any norm. But so far, yeah, he's got 4 on wood. I'm thinking he might go Man-at-Arm Tower, actually. Or maybe just Man-at-Arms for map control and then wall up a lot and adjust on the fly from there. So there's a beauty in being up against a civilization where they're pretty predictable.
Well, so take myself. T90 hike.
What's up, Dextrose? Thank you for the Prime. Thank you, Real Honer, for the Prime. See what I mean? I also like how early Doubt's scouting. You see Bro and how he's pushing in deer. He can do that, right? It's going to give him an even faster time to feudal age. But I think Doubt will benefit a lot from scouting, assuming he goes the right direction. Sorry, I have this one hair in my mustache. It's annoying me. Oh, I'm trying to pluck it. Hold on. It's like going the wrong direction, man. Ugh. Got it. Ouch. All right, we're good. Sorry. Just mustache problems. Where is Doubt going with his scout right now? I mean, he's seen this. He saw the deer was being pushed this way. Okay, he's looping back around. He'll find things. It's fine. T90, I love you. The way you say stop it when low elo legends cut stragglers is amazing. Funny story about that, actually. So, I've been testing a lot of map scripts for a hidden cup. And since the editor is broken, what I have to do is I have to load up games against the AI to see map generations. And so I was loading up games against the AI, and I noticed that the AI goes for the low elo legend build of building the mill and then chopping the straggler trees. And it dawned on me that maybe that's where it all started. Because low elo legends are like, hey, this is what the AI does, and the AI beats me. So, yeah, that was something I picked up on recently. This Doubt is going for a drush. This is definitely deviating from the norm. A drush, and he's trying to wall in some of his resources. But there's a lot of walling for Doubt to do. This is Arabia. Doubt, why are you pushing the deer towards the enemy? What? What? I didn't catch all of that, but he just pushed a deer in for Bro, so Bro can take that food now. I don't know how that happens, man. Bro is definitely going scouts. And I think Bro just spotted that drush as well when he went forward. Scouting's so important. Bro, adding the barracks now. I think that his build's a little off right now. Notice how he doesn't have food underneath his TC. He can make it work, but the reason he's not collecting food underneath his TC is because he's transferred more villagers to stragglers so he can get wood for the wood upgrade and then also the stable. I doubt Scout being around here, but bro seems to realize militia will be coming in. So he's prepped for some quick walls now, and he's just being patient. I think that bro almost went up to feudal age too fast. Look at him trying to adjust on the fly. What's happening here? Okay, there's the stable. Now it starts looping around this way. I mean, bro saw that there were militia. He saw that there were militia. He saw the barracks. Now he's just waiting for them. I think he's expecting them to come into the front of his base. And now he's thinking, well, hold on a second. I have to attack DauT before he gets walled. Too late. This is so sneaky from DauT. And probably a misplay from bro to not try and track this more. Okay. Surprise, surprise. DauT's on the way to feudal behind this. And DauT, who's in Dark Age, getting some damage in with the militia. The bro will have to fight with villagers and probably pull some of these away. That one's weak. DauT will try and use the scout to get the doink in. And doink! What? Doink gets it. And will that be 2 vills killed? He throws everything he can at that, and I don't think it'll be 2 vills killed. In the end, DauT will be very happy with that, though. The idle time, the vill kill. Yes, Indian villagers are cheap, and bro can recover. But bro has now gone scouts against someone who's rushed him, and everything's fully walled, so. So this is why I'd mentioned that maybe you don't want to go for scouts with Indians. Being predictable is it's not a good thing at all times anyways. What's up, Bav? GG earlier. IT90, I was happily working until I got a message that you were streaming. Can you please turn off the stream so I can get back to work? Sure, you just have to click the X at the top right and I'll go offline. Now, look at this from DauT. So Assassin Ostrich is trying to pressure DauT because he knows that DauT is on stone. He just scouted that over here. So he's trying to tower DauT. But DauT's actually gone to stone so he can build defensive towers. This is not... I mean, it's a fast... Well, maybe I'm giving DauT too much credit because I think he's going to try and buy food. But it doesn't look to me like he ever felt like he was actually going to be able to FC off this. It's honestly a good move from bro, though, because the more towers you build at DauT's base, the less stone he's going to have as he's idling his TC for a castle. Yeah, I actually miscalled this. DauT is going for greedy FC, and he's idling his town center to do it so we can get to conquistadors. Bro needs to deny that, and bro's walking around now to do so. Meanwhile, cheap villagers is always good. I'd say getting some farms up would be priority now, and probably not making scouts.
See?
Will DauT notice this tower? And will the tower be in time to really threaten DauT? Shrimp, thank you for the prime sub. Okay, let's talk about DauT's possibilities after this tower goes up. I mean, the tower's going to go up. You would assume he would react to it. I think what he can do is he can just pull everyone off of stone and then just buy the next 300 stone if he wants a castle. That's a great tower. Hey, he should garrison right now. Okay, DauT's going to drop off the stone, but you see how much stone he has? But he does kind of need to worry about future towers going up. He could just send these villas to gold, which he's doing, and then buy it. But he needs to wall behind here. That way the scouts don't break in. DauT knows the strength of Spanish is getting to conquistadors. Hopefully DauT realizes there's still a gap on this side. It'd be a very DauT thing to not realize that. There you go. He's got the houses. He's fine. Am I still eating all the salmon? I haven't had salmon in a while. We wanted to have a nice dinner here the other day. And I had said, like, that morning, I'm like, I actually want salmon tonight. And we got the salmon and everything, and then I just didn't have any salmon. What's up, Storm Sniper? 23 months. You are a legend. Thank you. Not that the gold badges and below are not, but 2 years is a long time. I appreciate you. All right, so there's the castle. DauT's eco's pretty bad. But Spanish with conquistadors are very strong. The castle will shoot that tower down, so the tower doesn't contribute much of anything. And I think Assassin Ostrich, if this was a tournament, he should wall in these resources. But it's a ranked game. I don't know if he'll think about that. But it would have been more useful to invest stone to wall in these golds. Whoa, what's this? DauT. What is this? Assassin Ostrich is placing a tower here. And the scouts are about to get in. Oh, boy. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Guess that stone wall will eventually go down. It's only one scout in, actually. Oh, it's not too bad. The villager can run away, I think. Yep, villager can just make it out of there. DauT's on 2 conchs, but he has 7 on food. So he's buying a lot of food right now, I think. With 14 villagers on gold. If bro looped around, he could maybe tower the main gold. I don't... Like, when you're up against Spanish, you just want to deny the stone and force them into defensive towers. But trying to tower the gold is probably unrealistic because he would see it. He would see it and then counter tower. But yeah, then again, he's making... He's spending stone on more towers, so... Is casual or normal the game speed in this game? Casual is not used in ranked play. So normal speed is what you always see in ranked play. So bro wants to go for elite skirmisher. But dicey times at the moment because he doesn't have elite skirm on the way yet. He's just now getting bodkin arrow and DauT has 3 conquistadors already. So bro needs to keep his villagers alive, and then once elite skirms comes in, he might have some problems if DauT goes for Mangonels. And DauT snipes a Vil. This is why straggler trees are important. Elite skirm is such an expensive upgrade. They increased the cost, I think, 2 years ago, and it's pretty brutal to get now. But it's also a very strong unit in 1v1s. So 34 Vils for both. DauT made it. And he's on 6 conchs. 8 conchs, excuse me. He's made it all look very easy. Oh, I hope he makes a missionary to heal his conquistadors. Let's see. No, it's a monk. I guess he wants to get relics. It's a crazy world when units shooting bullets out of a gun are less accurate than an archer. I mean, just DE things, I suppose. Finally, elite skirm's on the way, and they're sitting over here for now. Pretty accurate for the time, I suppose so, yeah. Alright, so bro now needs to think about town centers, because when someone invests into a castle, you should be able to get town centers up before them. Castles take a long time, but the amount of pressure DauT's been able to do, he's not too far off from maybe adding a second town center. Let's see what elite skirms can do against these conchs. DauT notices this, and DauT will run away. Elite skirms pretty good against the conquistadors. DauT wants to take the fight anyways, and DauT immediately loses one. So DauT wants to go for relic control. And not really thinking about TCs just yet. Interesting stuff. But he's denying wood lines. I guess this TC will go up. But he's looped around over here to pressure this wood line. Not finding any kills. And now he'll loop back in to pressure this wood line. Where he takes another loss. I'm new at this game. Our villager's good unit. Yes, I suggest you fight with them in Dark Age against enemy town centers. They're very strong. Very, very, very strong. DauT is... Well, he's going to have 2 relics here in a second. Relics give you a trickle of gold income, right? So he's going to have basically 2 extra villagers on gold is what that'll feel like. And plus, if this game goes really late, he won't regret getting those. There's only 5 on each map. Normally, you see players buy 100 stone if you want the second town center. But what I like about DauT's decisions here is he really has committed to making conchs. He has the numbers high. He's getting the armor upgrades. And if you switch into TCs too early, you're not going to have the ability to get upgrades. Look, he even added the stable now. So he can get bloodlines. So now he'll have 75 HP. And he has armor. So The next fight, these things will actually be scary even against skirms, depending on the numbers. And currently, Bruh has his skirm split up. And if DauT gets in close, and DauT will get in close, he can kill these skirmishers. And yeah, easy kills for DauT, and DauT will now add a siege workshop. So skirmishers, pretty good against conquistadors. And a lot of people have been saying recently that, I think the armor class of conquistadors needs to be changed again, so skirmishers aren't so good against them. I disagree because of moments like that. I mean, skirmishers still, you need to have a lot of them, which probably means 2 archery ranges, which means a lot of upgrades, lots of units. It's tough to get to them, and they still can die for conks. I don't think we need to change it so conks are suddenly better against skirmishers again. And then if you mix in Mangonels against the skirms or crossbows, whatever the enemy makes, then Mangonels counters that. So really, it's about doing damage against Spanish before they get to conks. And Bro was not able to do too much. DauT's also made this look very easy. 3 TCs for Bro, though, so he'll have more economy. Loses a skirm. Fails to pick off another conquistador. And University denied for now. Bro's looking to get ballistics. It's a good micro from both players here. And good pressure from DauT. It's not fun to be in Bro's position, believe me. He still has a villager over here. DauT still 1 TC aggression. And losing conks. Losing more conks. Losing more conks. And I think that will only continue if he does not use the conks with the Mangonels. I was very surprised to see him do this. And now he wants to escape. But actually, Bro was able to re-wall that. And in the end, Bro will kill plenty of conquistadors. He will love that position. Now, what he won't love is the fact there's Mangonels in the front of his base. 2 or 3 Mangonels could kill him. So he needs his own. He'll add the siege workshop. What he also won't like is how everything's on this part of the screen. He doesn't have anything he's really expanded to. DauT's just going to try and draw as much back here as possible. This is just to buy time, right? Run away, buy time, so we can push here. Soon Bro will have his own Mangonels. Soon Bro will have ballistics. 62 villagers versus 51. DauT is playing insane, though. I mean, this is the beauty of that 1 TC style. Pretty soon, Assassin Ostrich could lose his town center. Now, skirmishers are not great at doing damage against Mangonels. Conquistadors are. So, in theory, DauT can use his Mangonels against the skirms, and then he can use his conks against the enemy Mangonel, and he would never lose. But this is where micro matters. And DauT almost loses that Mangonel. And see, now he's sending in his conks, and oh, he flattens the skirms! And I think it's worth it for DauT as he gets another big shot to take out this Mangonel with conks. He ends up taking some losses, but he still has 4 Mangonels here, right? So that's worth it. And still 1 town center for DauT. Who needs eco? And only 10 villagers behind as he loses that one, but that was because Bro realized it was weak and used his skirmishers against it. DC's being repaired. DauT's expecting the Mangonel. He sees it. And, wow, okay. Ends up being 1 for 1 in the end. And DauT also has a weak one in there. I think the TC is ranging some of the Mangonels, too. Micro from Bro. I think Bro's holding this. I think he's holding this well. Still 4 Mangonels for DauT. Let's see. Bro split micro. Brings in his Mangonel. DauT needs to take this out. Good move for DauT, because this one was weak anyways. Does Bro realize this is weak? Because that's 5 hits away from going down. Because if Bro realizes that he could take that out of the picture with an easy hit, his TC will go down soon. If he loses that town center, he's in big trouble. He does not know that that's weak, I think. What an insane game, man. What insane pressure from DauT, but also excellent defense from Bro. Again, if he noticed that was weak, he could take it out. And now he must have noticed. He takes it out. He's out of wood to repair. He receives another big shot, but he has a Mangonel now. DauT needs to use the conks for that Mangonel. The micro, and oh, boy! Oh, and DauT takes out the mango, too. What a freaking game, man. This is insanity. Look at DauT's wood count. I mean, he could really... if he was able to multitask with everything, which is something he can do. But anyways, he could go for a second and third town center, but then his micro wouldn't be as good here. So in theory, if he was a supersonic bot, he could also switch over to a town center or two. Sick game, guys. This is unbelievable. And oh, only one kill, but one is weak in there now. Or bruh. So again, could use skirms against that. How much wood has he invested into the repairs in this situation? He also is wide open on this side, but DauT's doing the right thing to continue pressuring here. How come he doesn't take a Mangonel to kill the repair villagers? Because the TC's garrison. So the TC shoots. Look, see? The TC is garrison with vills, so the TC will take out units. Plus, the TC has benefits from the ballistics upgrade. This is World War I roleplay. Not so sure about that, but that's pretty funny. And bro's doing such a good job at defending here, man. So good at using the elite skirms properly, keeping the production up, and also keeping that town center alive. Now it's a 17 vill lead, and maybe DauT's moment is disappearing right before his eyes. And bro with good micro. I don't know why DauT has conks running around here like this. It was the Mangonel number, and this is what bro's doing. See, DauT's not paying attention. Bro's using the TC. And DauT probably a bit sloppy there to lose that one. Yeah, bro can probably relax a little more now. And DauT might need to switch into eco. I don't know, like, it's tough when you're at 1 TC for this long to suddenly switch into eco, but maybe that was what was needed. Also, what do you guys think about DauT mixing in knights? Not now, but he's had the stable. I think if he were to make 2 or 3 knights... Now he's going to make knights. See, I think if he would have gone for 2 or 3 knights alongside his push, he could have easily pushed the skirms and the Mangonels back. So maybe too late to that decision. Now he's going to add more stables. And he's going to refocus to this side, I guess. But 84 villagers for 67. Another thing you need to remember is bro's eco is not exactly how he would want it. He's been smushed back here, so... Lots of idle time, lots of villagers even repairing the town centers. He had no food. He was making conks. He had 300 food in the bank. You're right in early castle. Yeah, in early castle, it's hard to afford both. You're definitely right on that. And, oof. Alright, so Mangonel's going down. Knights could be coming in. I mean, normally what players will do in bro's position is make monks. And maybe because DauT has only been going conk Mangonel, he doesn't feel the need to add monks. But if you don't have monks and knights come in, this could overwhelm you. And DauT's getting chain barding armor. DauT could still win this game. Chain barding armor knight is no joke. Also, I think that bro, well, he hasn't forgotten about this. But he has to deal with this, and he's lost a few villagers. That also converts a villager there. Walrus, hello. Thank you for 42 months. Yeah, knights? And not only the fact that he's making knights, but the fact that he'll have +2 when he shows up is huge. Because it's not like you're reacting to 2 knights, and then you make a few units, and then he gets the upgrades. No, the upgrades are already in. These knights can dive underneath TCs. These knights take out everything that bro was using to defend. And DauT's also adding in ramps. Wow, he's still in this game. He's 20 vills behind, but it's just the constant pressure from DauT. And he'll take out that Mangonel, so this Mangonel continues to fire on that TC. Look at the idols. 30 idols for bro. So DauT has a more efficient economy. Bro will have to react to this by making camels, something that conks are still pretty good against. And then I think we're going to see some more action on this side. DauT has that forward monk. And something I haven't talked about in a long time is DauT has 4 relics. So that helps when you're on 1 town center. This is sick. And here comes the next wave. So as bro goes to deal with this, and he might be able to, then he has these knights to deal with, and more villagers will go down. And I think bro's getting completely caught off guard by this. And I think this is GG. So, instead of trickling in the Night Switch like I was thinking, he just goes for a full-on Night Switch and says, forget about Conquistadors. And look at him. He's everywhere. And there's just too many areas for bruh to react to. Best case scenario for bruh, he garrisons every single town center and shoots the knights down and tries to get some camels out. But now it's 76 villagers for DauT and 67 for bruh, and DauT is going to win this game. Ridiculous pressure, man. I mean, that... You guys use my content to chill. This is probably anxiety-inducing pressure, unless you're rooting for DauT, which also might be a lot of people. I don't know. I thought bruh had defended well, but he didn't foresee that switch. And there is a beauty in not being touched at home with those 1 TC plays. Vill number is not everything. Vill efficiency is something that you have to pay attention to. And I think with Indians, it's also a little deceiving because you have... The villagers are so cheap to make. You think I can boom on 3 TCs no problem and defend, but then you forget you actually need to float some food eco for camels and maybe get some monks out too. Now, as DauT has killed a bunch of villagers, he could go for a second and a third town center. But then again, do you want to do that when you're already doing so well? Even against the camels, because he has full upgrades, he's taking good fights. So, GG. That was beautiful. That was amazing. And honestly, it was also amazing from bruh. Like, bruh's ability to micro the skirms and the Machinels was also impressive. It was just the lack of foresight. It was the lack of foresight.
Hey, everyone.
Everything he was making was open to be countered by knights. He didn't start making the camels. And I think, as I mentioned earlier, monks would be really good. You have like 3 or 4 monks, and then you're able to convert some knights, mix in some camels with the monks, and then you're better off. But still, I mean, take nothing away from how DauT played that. Full on 1 town center, 4 relics. I don't know where the 5th relic was. Oh, it was back here. He had this gold coming in. He was pressuring this gold. He was mining this gold, mining this gold. He's mining all the golds. And, I mean, just look. And we barely looked at this because of the pressure. But he just waltzed forward and placed mining camps on every resource he could find. This neutral gold. This neutral gold. These golds, no protection, no problem. Crazy. 139 kills for DauT. 83 units lost. This doesn't tell the whole story right here. 92 Vilhai versus 80 does not tell the whole story because it was a bigger lead for bruh at one point. This might tell the story, actually. Seems like there's a whole lot more green going on here, except for the dark green because he didn't have the military. And then the knights paid off right around here. And then boom, big switch.
Good to be back. Keep up the good work.
All right, guys. Quality game. Every week now, I'm going to be spending more time casting ranked games, and I think it's going to provide us not more entertainment, but different level of entertainment.
What's a good pop for
Hope you've been enjoying the show.